But
I mean, you figure you got games, which is why I love Nintendo, because a lot of their games stay. Well, no, I suppose really the other two do too. They're like their first party titles. Never really go to other systems.
no.
Because you're never gonna see a Zelda on a PlayStation. You're never gonna see a Zelda on what?
Do you guys know what the password is?
Kumquat.
Okay.
Potato.
Do you?
Yeah. Of course I do.
Is it potato?
Yes.
Pizza. Peter. Party over here. No, I don't remember.
Oh, whoops.
Here's
There we are.
pearls. Yeah, I knew that.
He gives you
Pearl necklace.
he gives you the tentacle.
Told you, everything in this game's phallic. Uh-oh.
Then they also showed off footage for Breath of the Wild 2, which looks amazing.
Yeah, that looks really good.
A lot of people waiting for that one.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild, but this actually looks like it's gonna be a step up.
It almost looks like it's returning to, like, Skyloft. Because
Well,
you go up in the sky and everything.
That was
Well-
Skyward Sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's sort of, and that's why people are actually speculating. That's why part of the reason they've released the HD remaster of Skyward Sword on the Switch is because to reintroduce some of the mechanics.
That could be. I could see that.
But there's also speculation that time travel might be involved in this one.
Oh, no, don't do time travel.
Well, they already did with Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, but Hyrule Warriors isn't really canon. Even though I feel like it kind of should be. But, like, yeah, Hyrule Warrior, like, that link is...
Age of Calamity technically is.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Age of Calamity, is part of the
canon,
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Which I think...
But I don't think Hyrule Warriors necessarily.
Yeah, sorry, that's I meant Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, because
Yeah.
that one is part of the Breath of the Wild stories, so...
Yeah.
Trying to think of what else was shown.
A lot of good stuff. Metroid Dread, obviously.
Yeah,
the
Metroid-
long awaited continuation of the Metroid
It's a direct
storyline.
direct sequel to Fusion. First Metroid with new story in 19 years.
Woo!
Wow.
That's a long fucking
Yeah.
time.
And it's
that
the
is a
first
long
2D
time.
one in...
Well,
Well,
since probably...
if you
Since the remake, if we don't include the remake of Samus Returns.
Since
Yeah.
Fusion.
Since Fusion.
Since
which was the GBA.
Yeah.
Good God.
But Dread looks amazing.
It really
It does. It does.
I really hope it reinvigorates that franchise.
So Metroid has always been kind of on the cusp of a survival horror type. It's always been...
It has that feel, though.
It has an eerie feel to it. But this straight up is the first time Metroid actually looks like it's gonna be survival horror. Mm-hmm. And I am I cannot wait for it.
Yeah, literally before we started recording, I showed Paul the trailer for it. And, like, getting stalked by that giant robot reminds me a lot of the SAX, which is really cool.
Yeah. I love the SAX. I thought he was cool as shit.
Oh,
That's
yeah, for
That's
sure.
why I liked the Prime games when the suit gets corrupted and you fight Shadow Samus or whatever.
Yep.
Like that thing was fucking terrifying.
Would one of you just die?
Jeez.
Ah.
Let's see, Square, I don't think there was anything else, really.
No, it was just those two things. The
Nintendo-
Pixel remasters and
Nintendo, yeah, that sounds about like everything.
And honestly, beyond that, other than that, like Babylon Falls, which basically kind of looks like Gauntlet to me.
Oh, the one I'm kind of interested in is the spin-off Borderlands, the Tiny Tina's.
Oh yeah, Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah, based off of the DLC, one of the DLCs from Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Which that one looks like it'll be fun.
It was honestly my favorite DLC from 2.
It just had balancing problems.
No.
Because you go in there and those skeletons were like resistant to like everything. for
Those
whatever
skeletons
reasons.
kicked your ass.
Yeah, like
Fucking hell.
So King Calamari,
King Calamari.
but he is weak, I believe, to the Super Flame.
Oh yeah. I love how big that flame gets.
Nope, he's really not that
He
weak
is
to it.
definitely Noi. Maybe try the shocker.
Well, we'll try. Because I haven't used a shocker on anything yet.
sure there's been other stuff. I can't think of anything offhand. The only other thing that's coming to mind is I know
Nope.
we really haven't talked about it, but beginning of this month they revealed the the last season of Castlevania is going to be.
Oh, really?
Symphony of the Night.
Oh,
of course,
cool.
of course.
So
it is.
it's Richter.
That makes sense.
It's Richter. So it's Trevor and Sypha's kid.
That's right. It is.
So it's going to be Richter, which means Alucard can still show up.
Yeah, yeah.
So my guess is it's going to do, what is it, Rondo of Blood
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
up into probably the Symphony of the Night era.
That would be cool. I'd be alright with that.
And then that's supposed to be the end of the series.
Yeah, I know this was the last season they were
Yeah.
gonna do.
Yep.
Well, no, they didn't say. This is where it gets weird, because like they said they're done with this story, because they're done with the Simon Sypha story. Then
I still don't think they're gonna continue it though.
they said there's a possibility of them doing other stories. I would still love to see the Aria games.
Me too. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
those would be really
I
good.
would like
The
take,
Soma.
take a couple years off and then do like a season or two based on Soma.
Yeah.
So Aria and Dawn of Sorrow.
Yeah.
Those were really good. Those were really fucking good games with a really good story.
See, I wish we had like the DS capture ability, because I would
me
love to
too.
play that one.
I know you and I already went through Aria of Sorrow on the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had a DS capture, I would love to do Dawn of Sorrow.
Trying to think of anything else that's come out or revealed lately that we really haven't talked about, because
Yeah, not much really. Scarlet Nexus comes out at the end of
6
the
days.
month.
No, 6 days.
I thought it was 20 something.
No,
Oh
it's-
god,
it's
it is.
literally this coming
yes,
Friday.
that's right. It's already June 19th.
Yeah. We're almost to July.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
So yeah, all I know is it's Friday because my system keeps telling me.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm very excited for that one. The demo for that was fan-fucking-tastic. I'm really looking forward to that.
Apparently, there's an anime that comes out with it too, which I'm interested in.
Oh,
So
holy shit. Boink, boink. Holy fuck. That weakness really makes that big of a difference?
Yes, it does.
Wow.
But he was only taking like 20, 30
Oh.
hit points at a time, too, so... He's
So what are you supposed to use?
He's got a strong defense. No, nothing. You're just supposed to just
pummel at him and tell him.
power through it.
I wonder if, like, Boozer would have been better.
Throwing Mario, probably the best weapon against him.
It's such a funny one. It's such a funny, like, attack. I
The
love it.
pearly glove.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It always cracks me up every... Holy fuck, maybe that really is the move.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see... Yes.
Yeah, I remember him being, like, the first boss where I struggled because those tentacles were a pain in the ass. And
Yeah,
the constant barrage of weakness.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Drain Beam.
Oh, okay,
that's
that
not
doesn't
that
do that much.
It wasn't Solidify.
Yeah, that's still so freaking... that was out of left
that's
field.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that too.
Oh, the He-Man remake?
The He-Man series coming to Netflix.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Smith's...
Yeah, that's
Revelations.
the thing I love about it. It's Kevin Smith. I was like, I'm sold.
There are some like IPs that like from back in the day that I feel like kind of should stay there. He-Man's kind of one of them.
No, they're still trying to
Well,
get
He-Man's
that nostalgia.
that's because of the people that grew up with that stuff are now the ones that are making stuff.
I know.
But like He-Man's even like before us. Like it was kind of we were like on the tail end of like when He-Man.
Oh,
hype.
whoops, I missed.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what I mean? Like, because He-Man was like early '80s, if I remember
It was
right.
82.
Yeah, so that was
82,
even
83.
81.
Yeah. 81.
Yeah.
81
so
is when the
that's-
toys and comics came out.
Ah,
And then 83 is when the show started.
yeah, 83 to 85.
I don't know. The animation looks really nice on it.
That's true.
The other thing I saw recently that
Oh, baby.
really doesn't have a place for on this show, but Rob Zombie announced the next franchise for a movie he's doing.
Oh, yay. The Munsters?
Yeah.
Come on!
He's taking the classic Monsters TV show and making a movie based on it. So not only are we going to have the Addams Family with Netflix coming out with Burton.
He's gonna ruin the Munsters, though.
I don't know.
Yes, it's gonna be a broken family.
Well, they were.
Has he done anything good? I'm just
Nah,
curious. 'Cause it
yeah.
sure doesn't seem like he does.
Yeah, White Zombie and Rob Zombie.
Devil's Rejects was
That
the,
his music.
Oh,
Devil's Rejects. I think is still by far his best movie ever.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Still not a very good movie. His movies are just meh.
It's like Shyamalan. Like anytime anybody ever brings up a Shyamalan movie, I'm just like, was it good though? Probably not. Well, it's not as good.
The only reason I have a little bit of hope for this is because he is such a die-hard fan of the original show. His video for Dragula, one of the vehicles they used is one of Herman Munster's actual cars. So like, and if I'm not mistaken, he has tattoos of some of them and stuff like that. So he's like a super fan of the show.
Yeah.
So there's potential, and because he's probably not gonna be able to go like horror with it, he can't really stray too far from what the show was.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
And his aesthetic lends to that style. I'll give him that. So
it's one of those things though where you look at it and you're like, I can't imagine.
It's a product of its era.
I can't imagine somebody being Herman Munster other than that guy who was Herman Munster. You know what I mean?
Same thing with Raul Julia and Gomez.
Yeah, like it just doesn't. Maybe it's just that it's hard for me to make that disconnect because that's what we remember it as.
Yeah, it's that certain level of nostalgia that you just can't get away from.
Because he basically like defined that character, especially because he had the deep voice. You know, he was a big dude.
Yeah,
like,
he was
just,
a big guy. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I guess we'll have to see.
It'll depend. A big thing for me will depend on casting, because casting can either make or break a movie. Look at the Borderlands movie. Kevin Hart is playing Roland.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And Roland's supposed to be a big buff dude. Like,
yeah,
he's
Roland
a soldier.
is an ex-soldier.
I'm surprised they didn't go with The Rock.
Oh dear.
That's actually who most people wanted.
Of course they did.
Well, just because he fits the size and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what Roland looks like in the games.
Kevin Hart does not fit
definitely
that.
Kevin Hart. Yeah.
Like, the one casting thing they got right, Jack Black is Claptrap.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because he can do the obnoxious character.
Yeah.
He's very good at that sort of stuff.
Oh.
But then it's like, who else was it? Jamie Lee Curtis is Tannis, I think?
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, Tannis wasn't that... Because Jamie Lee Curtis, if I'm not mistaken, is pretty
50s?
old.
60s?
She's in her close to 70s, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I remember this. I always thought this was a neat thing.
I just need to remember where the...
Oh, is there...
Yeah, it's like a mirror image that you have to get around.
No,
Oh, you're trying to jump on his head?
Yes. But
There's a chest somewhere. I don't remember where it is.
Yeah. Let me see.
There's no tell?
No.
That's the thing, like, I don't even think, like, in some of these...
I just don't remember where it is. It's for Akira Cola, though.
Oh, yeah, and you've used one.
I don't need it, though.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Yeah, the cast for the movie is pretty
Yeah,
bad.
because Tannis, I don't think, was that old.
She's about the same age as Roland and stuff in the games, I think.
Yeah. So, like...
But let's see.
I don't know. That's a weird casting choice.
Kate Blanchett is playing Lilith.
Really?
Yeah.
Kate Blanchett could do anything she wants, though.
Gina Gershon is playing Moxie.
Oh, come on. She's old too.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
This is like one of those like holiday movies, you know, Valentine's Day, where you get a gaggle of 50-somethings to do a love movie. You know what I mean?
The only other person that might be good is this Ariana Greenblatt is Tiny Tina.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But she's younger and she played Gamora she was the young Gamora in the
I don't know.
Infinity War.
Okay.
It's like the only movie I've seen her in.
What a weird. That's, you know, casting in for movies lately has been very strange. Just like the big hubbub with Wesker.
Oh,
With the Wesker casting.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you not seen who's playing Wesker?
No.
Hang on.
I can't remember the guy's name either.
Lance.
Oh, it's just for a damn. Damn it.
Not in.
I mean, I'll be perfectly honest, I'm probably not going to see the movies anyway, or the TV show, or whatever.
It's on
it is.
Netflix.
It's
I'm
gonna be on
probably still
Netflix.
not going to watch it.
July, actually, it's coming out.
Oh.
It's like July 1st.
Well, the big
There
hubbub.
it is. Lance Reddick is Wesker.
Oh, he's a black guy.
There you go.
Huh.
Which really, I mean,
I don't care.
that's creative license.
So, yeah,
do what
who
you
cares?
will.
Well, and he's a good actor.
As long as the character, like, as long as he does Wesker justice, I don't care.
Yeah.
My only worry is, like, because of the way they're setting up the show, it's split into, like, 3 timelines or something, the way they're telling the story. There's, like, Wesker when he's working for Umbrella. Then there's, like, the time where, like, the outbreak's happening.
So when he's part of Stars?
Oops.
Yeah, and then there's a timeline where it's his daughter's in the future or something. And it's going to jump between the 3 to tell the full story.
Oh my god.
And I'm not so sure I like that.
I always find that as a weird. It's hard to tell a really strong narrative when your storytelling has to be on point.
See, it worked in The Witcher because that's kind of how the stories were told in short story format. So, because, like, that's the short story. It's like with the Conan stories, where
Jesus.
just because a story released, it went this story, then this story in release order, it doesn't mean they follow in that order. It's like Ys.
Right. Yeah, like the Ys games.
So, like, for Conan and for The Witcher, it's okay, it makes sense, but something like this, I'm like, there's a very set timeline. I don't know how well this is going to translate doing this.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people are up in arms about them casting a black guy to play Wesker.
Yeah, who cares?
That's not what he was in the games.
Like I said, as long as he is a good actor that does the character that he is playing justice,
Yeah.
everybody should be happy.
Although the other series, the movie, the Infinite Darkness one looks pretty good.
That's the animated one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one that kind of looks interesting.
Because that, if I'm not mistaken, Infinite Darkness, like 1 or 2 of the other animated movies is actually considered canon to the Resident Evil stories.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, the safety badge.
Yes,
that's
a
nice.
good one.
What's that?
It's if I'm not mistaken, it prevents status effects.
Prevents
Oh,
mutant
mutant
poison
poison.
attacks.
Beautiful on Mallow.
Yes, but no. He's actually going to.
actually, yeah.
We're going to get something else for him soon.
Oh, but it also gives you defense and stuff too.
Yeah,
So it's better than a ribbon.
pretty much.